welcome to gf15, aka Gaming in 15 Minutes, with me, Matt Poole, aka The Fixer. I'm not crazy, guys. With Shay Bunny, aka Salty Shay. I'll call her Salty. With Cat. And Theo. And last but certainly not least, Angie, the happy one. Guys, welcome to the most remarkable 15 minutes in gaming. This is going to be 15 minutes in gaming where we tell where anything is possible, everything is talking exclusively to gaming only, and gaming only, people. This is the greatest show that you can watch about gaming. So if you want to hear some people talk about gaming, this is it. So let's get things started, people.
I know you can't hear me.
Just don't do it.
Guys, we are now live. You can get off your phones
We're not on our phones. We were on our switches.
Yeah.
And I sent you both my friend code for the Switch, so then we can actually.
Not a phone.
Yeah. Did you send it through Discord or?
That looked like a phone to me. I just slayed with you.
And then
My phone was that big, I would die. Thing.
No phones are that big and that.
You know what I really love
know
about
people
this
that big. It's crazy.
is the fact that you can go and add a friend without actually like having to exit your game.
Right? That's so nice.
Like you don't have to close out your game, and it's awesome.
See, I'm too old. I have to sit there and hand it to my kid and go, here, add my friend. Here's their code. I had her do it for my nephew. I had her do it for my brother. I'm like, oh my God. My adopted brother.
Oh, go ahead. No, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh,
You-
nothing. I was ready to show the dog.
Oh. All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of GF15.
Woo!
Woo!
All right. All right. Well, this is a show where we go ahead and talk about a subject for 15 minutes and 15 minutes apart. So, guys, we're in for a special episode because my segment is so special and it's so interesting. I cannot.
Does that
wait.
mean you want to go first, Mac?
I guess, but I gotta get set up to do my segment.
Fancy.
Okay then.
I will be off for a little bit, so you mingle and try to figure out what I'm doing because I'll be off of my phone for a little bit. So I'll be off of here for a little bit because I have to show you what I have to do. I'll be right back.
Anybody else notice how his camera's really zoomed in right now? Unlike usual.
Yeah, it's way more than normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like having suggestions to like move Mac's camera up because they thought it looked more professional, like not see his coffee table and stuff. And
Can we also straighten it? I
Well,
don't know if it's just
Mac
me,
says that
but
his tripod is like broken on one side.
okay, yeah.
So
I don't know if it's
we
just
can tell
me,
after
but the
season to fix the tilt.
yeah, the tilt, my tiny bit of OCD bugs me. I don't know why.
Make it the way it's supposed to be.
Come here.
All right.
My dog's not gonna listen. Here. Got the monkey. Yeah, you want popcorn and to bark at me. Yeah, not happening.
I love how we're technically mingling. We're just also playing our Animal Crossing.
Yeah. I mean,
I actually set mine down.
oh, I didn't
Animal
want to
Crossing
freaking
in real
egg.
life over there. She's crossing the line. Calm down.
There's so many butterflies out right now. Why are there so many butterflies?
It's because it's like 4:30.
Oh, okay.
They actually do less in the summer, so.
Give me a second. I apologize. I have to do something because I must allow myself to get in these
Oh,
damn meetings.
hold on. I gotta mute myself for a second. My mom's calling me.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, how's everybody?
Doing good, having fun.
All right.
Just make us a fish bait.
Gotcha. So will it let me get in here?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're gonna do. I don't know what your segment's about. You haven't really talked about it much this week, so I'm not sure.
Cool. That's good news.
Sorry about that. I'm
Surprise.
thinking dogs all shut up sticks. That'll last.
Oh, you. At least it lasts that long, you know. Mac phone is connecting to audio.
Yes.
Echo.
Give me a second.
Oh, all right. I finally ran out of clams to make fish bait.
All right. So, y'all probably wondering what is my subject. You can see
Yes.
it. All right. Give me a second.
All right. You want me to start the timer now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Oh my God, they're coming after me. Oh my God. Okay. So, see, look. Flip it around. What's wrong with your camera? Oh, here it is. So, this.
Oh.
This is what you call an arcade system. So, yes, I am
Nice.
into buying an arcade. As you can see, it is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade. Man, if I put it on, which I'm going to right now, this is the first, people. You get to see me live. We play on arcade system. And I'm going to turn it down because, well, no, fuck this. We're going to turn it up a little bit. As you can see, it has a live system. You're seeing this live, people. No, everybody don't give a shit over here. Already's looking like, why? So you can see the games. You get to choose between two of these. It's pretty interesting. Everything is set up as you see right here.
Oh my God, I forgot that the controls were all different colors. Like,
Right.
heck.
And I'm going to hurry back to the room. Give me a second. Leaving.
We should time him.
I was. Got it. Oh, that only took like 6 seconds.
There's another car. Respect.
That was pretty badass. I saw that.
That was really cool to see.
Yeah. Sorry. Everybody called me at once. My mom and my boyfriend.
Love when that happens.
So great.
Mac,
shows
Mac, you're not your mute mic.
Oh yeah.
So what you guys think?
I thought it was pretty cool.
It's cool.
When do I get to come over and play?
After
soon.
quarantine.
After quarantine.
So wait. No, it's pretty interesting. I was so here's the story. I got my tax return, and I was like, I want to treat myself this year. So I looked online and I found one found one with the riser for around $350.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
And they originally are around. This is originally $400, but this is with the riser. I can't pass this up, so I bought it. Putting it together is, I'll admit, it's sort of like a pain in the neck. But
Is it like trying to put together IKEA furniture?
No, I wouldn't say putting
I've
together
never
IKEA.
done that.
You
I
don't
would
want
say-
to.
It's not, if you follow the instructions, you should do well. It's not hard to put together. It's actually, in all honesty, if you're a guy like me, like to put stuff together, it's actually pretty fun.
Mhm.
And once you put it together and you play, it's interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The only issue I have with it is it's actually like an arcade where you can't pause it, you can't do nothing. You gotta play it all the way through.
Mhm.
So I do like that, and I do like the fact that they're coming up with new shit every time. But the reason I wanted to show you that is because yes, I did talk about it the last time I was here,
Mhm.
but I wanted to show y'all that I gave in and bought one. So
That's really funny though. I didn't think you were actually going to buy one. I know you said you really wanted to, but I didn't think you were going to actually buy it.
yeah, I really
Have you actually like played a couple games on there since you bought it?
Oh yeah, I played both games. Turnip
Nice.
Time is
The other game that's
awesome.
there. What
Huh?
besides TMNT? What's the other one that it comes with?
That's the only two that comes with it.
No, what is the other one? I couldn't see it
Oh,
very
it's
well.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade.
So it's just it's both TMNTs. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Like,
I mean, it's worth the money. I thought this is totally worth the money because
I was gonna ask if you think it's worth the $350.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, it is.
I'd have paid 500 or more for that, to be honest. Like,
No, I'm not gonna pay 500. Yeah, if it was 500, no, but 350, hell yeah, it's worth it. It's worth every bit of it.
I mean, that's like part of my childhood. I'd have paid up to 600 for that easy. Like,
yeah, it's part of my childhood too. And I was like, I was choosing between that or the X-Men one, which was it had the age, it was awesome, and it had the Punisher on there, and I was like, oh, I want that so badly. But my only issue is I was thinking like I would probably get tired. I'm not big into fighting games, and the one that I really want that I will pay any bit of money for, that I pay all the money for, is the X-Men arcade game. As soon as they release that, it's fair game. I'm going for it. Like I'm going broke or go home for the
I just thought that it's pretty durable. Because I know like some of those like mini arcades that I've seen like at Walmart, they look so flimsy.
No, it's durable. If you keep look, I mean, as long as you take care of it, it ain't gonna be no. I mean, the reason why I really wanted one was I was working at this house, and he bought him a Pac-Man mini arcade, and
I'd play that.
It looked
That'd
really
be cool.
It was really nice, and I was like, this is what it looked like. He didn't have the riser on there, but from what I looked at, it looked super nice. And
see, without the riser, I'd pay less because having the riser just makes it feel more authentic. You know?
Yeah.
Like actually having it tall and not like itty bitty.
Well, I mean, but this guy, I can understand it because he made in this house he got a bar, so I think if he put it on top of the bar, it would look nice. Yeah, I mean,
so instead of having like the little like Hoochie Mama like strip poker game, you have like that.
Well, I mean, he had a pool table, but I mean, this guy was it was an awesome house, and yeah, it was interesting. Shout out to my girl Holly. Fan. Okay, I guess that's you, Crop Pirata.
Yes, that is actually.
yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. I like it. I mean, y'all can keep talking about it. I mean, y'all got much to say about it, or?
But
I don't know when I can play.
I don't know. There's not really much I can say about it because it's just kind of cool that they actually like have they're going to the classic games to actually make like decent arcades instead of just like throwing a bunch of mini games into one arcade. They're like actually making big arcade for the like single game.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think when I first looked at it, I mean, the one I was waiting on, I was hesitant to get, but I didn't. It was killing me a little bit to not get it. They literally have NBA Jam, which I really wanted to get.
I remember playing NBA Jam growing up.
yeah. And I was like, what would have been the one that broke your back? And I was like, if somebody said, what would have been the one that broke my back? I was like, NBA Blitz. I would have bought the shit out of that. I love playing NBA Blitz, NFL Blitz. I mean, but the problem with NFL Blitz is there's so many, but I don't think they can cram it all in the one machine. It'll be tough. But it's interesting. I like it. I enjoy it. It was so good. My girlfriend wants them now. She's like, I want one. So I was like, we'll get you one. You know, it's a good system. I like the system. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like the way it sounds. I mean, I thought the speakers was not going to give a lot of sound, and I was like, I turned it up loud, and I was like, you know what I mean? If you seen the scene, I forgot like this whole scene where the guy was doing the Duramax CD and he was just sitting in a chair. That's the way it sounded when I did it.
Oh, like when the Dolby sound hits and he's all like. Yeah.
Like, that's the way it went when I played it, when I put it on loud. So,
But see, that shows that the speakers actually have a good quality to them versus some of the ones where you have it on max volume and yet you can barely hear it. And you're like, oh, come on, like that's no fun.
yeah, Zeus says NBA Jam was the shit on Sega. It was.
Me, blue!
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Anyway, yeah, Zeus says NBA Jam was the shit on Sega. I don't know what that's about. But
I never got to play the NBA games, but
Get your little furry butt out of here. Go.
my friends wanted to play that stupid Golden Tee golfing game, and I'm like, no, if I'm gonna have some rollerball eat my hand, it's gonna be Centipede, damn it.
Oh, they do have the Golden Tee too. They got a Golden Tee one that they're making too. So
My cat currently wanted to scan her paw prints.
Oh.
That's great.
that's awesome.
Kitty kitty.
But yeah, Golden Tee. I'm hoping that. Well, my dream one would be X-Men Arcade and Simpsons Arcade. If they just do those two, that'd be awesome.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
The Simpsons Arcade I did play while I'm not a Simpsons fan. That was actually fun. So
Yeah.
I did enjoy that.
Yeah. I mean, I was sitting there thinking like, I'm gonna get one more. I'm like, if I get one, it's gonna be one more, and I'm gonna put it right there.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. But I'm gonna put it in my room. But I did enjoy it. But I'm done. I don't got much to say.
All right. Well, then, you still had 4 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Nice.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub.
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub.
Barney Simpson is.
You don't need you. It's okay, Mac. We can move on to the next subject. It's okay. It's okay.
He's trustworthy.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know you're trying to avoid it, but it's unavoidable.
Damn it. Also, I'm gonna make me a song like that. That'd be cool.
That sounds like a Beach Boys song, I know.
Watch How I Met Your Mother. Have you seen that episode where he made a little?
I love how very obsessed you are with How I Met Your Mother today.
I watched the entire season last week.
Oh, well, no wonder.
All of like 6 episodes, and because somebody was telling me, oh, it's so good, and since you love Big Bang Theory, you're gonna love this show. No, I don't love that show. It's very flat, and I love NPH. I have been a fan of NPH since back in the Doogie Howser days. So to watch How I Met Your Mom to be not like if I'd have seen it maybe, but hey, no, this is not your time. It's mommy time. If I got to see maybe How I Met Your Mother before I watched like Big Bang Theory, and it hadn't been compared to it by someone, I probably would have enjoyed it more. So I expected way more out of it. It's like me trying to go back and watch was it 2.5 Men? And I'm like, this kind of sucks. And I like Charlie Sheen, except for the whole Tiger Blood, so going back and
You like him?
Whoa. Where did Tiger Blood came from?
Man, he was all coked out. He was all and was like, I got Tiger Blood. I'm gonna beat this. And I'm like, oh man.
Oh shit.
I'm like, no. Let's see.
Vaughn?
Would
Okay.
Pyretta or Kat like to go next?
My topic's gonna be kind of sad to start with, so maybe I should go. So I'm at least not ending because nobody wants to go on a sad note.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, you can go ahead and start my timer.
Yep.
So, as unfortunately many of us know, there is a very severe pandemic going on in the world. Now, the problem with it is we thought as gamers we would kind of be isolated and be okay. We've been practicing for this our whole lives. Here we are gaming all the time, doing MMORPGs, all this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, Sony Interactive Entertainment, I dyslexic that, has come out and given us 2 pieces of very sad news. One is that the Iron Man VR has been canceled, not necessarily canceled, but it is suspended and put off indefinitely. There is no future release date given. Now, the other part on that's really hard is that another well-expected title that has already basically been gold has been given 2 different release dates, which the second one is supposed to have been in May. So it's gold, it's ready. It just needs the updates. That's how a packaged game is ready. It goes gold, they get it out. And then when you get home with your game, you know, you bought it at midnight release, you get home, you live 3 minutes away from GameStop, you pop it in and automatically there's an update. That's because they continued to work on it after it went gold and went to press. So clearly this next title should have been gold twice over now. Should be ready to go. There's no reason to not deliver at least some of it to us, whether it's fully functioning or not, you know, with some bugs that can be fixed later with patches. So the next indefinite halt on the game, unfortunately, is The Last of Us 2. And that has been a very highly anticipated game. There has been so many people who have already pre-ordered and completely pre-purchased it, not just like the $5 requirement at GameStop, the entire complete purchase of the game. So many people are being told, you probably won't get it in 2020. They're saying that they can't even guarantee that we will get it in 2021. We do not know if and or when it will actually be released at this point. And Sony's official statement regarding this was, Sony Interactive Entertainment has made the difficult decision to delay the launch of The Last of Us 2 and Marvel's Iron Man VR until further notice. Logistically, the global crisis is preventing us from providing the launch experience our players deserve. Currently, there are no delays to report, or no other delays to report, but we'll keep you updated. Now, my issue with that is again, twice over, we've had a release date for The Last of Us 2. Mm-hmm. It should have been gold by now. What are they doing? There's literally no excuse at this point for it to not have been gone gold and at least packaged out and sent. Yeah, maybe you don't have the developers working there to do bug fixes at the moment, but that would be okay. We would, especially all as gamers, understand that. Just give us the game so we can at least start enjoying it while we're all stuck in the same boat. Mm-hmm. So that's the bit of the bad news I have. Now everything else that I have is pretty much a positive thing. So I'm going to my favorite topic, one of my favorite companies, and that is Bethesda. I absolutely love Bethesda games. I do not play all their games, while I do watch many people play the game. So at least have a broad spectrum understanding of them. And the beloved Fallout 76 on the 14th is going to finally come to Steam with the release of Wastelands, which is the next DLC package in the Fallout 76 series. So those that have been waiting for it to come to Steam, they're getting both. They're getting the base package game and the DLC all at once, so they don't have to wait a longer period of time, which I think is fantastic that they're doing that for their users, because PC users have been kind of getting put off a bit from it, and it's nice that they're getting both at once. So they are guaranteeing that. And let's see if there was anything else on that. Oh, there was a side note that they wanted to make sure people were aware of. The atoms that you earn are specific to one platform or another. So if you earn them on one system, they're tethered to that. You cannot like cross-platform use your atoms. So that's something to just be aware of for those who are playing Fallout. Then the rest is going back to my current favorite and complete obsession game. That's the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, last time I talked about how the Greymoor release is going to come out on June 2nd. We're able to do pre-orders. It's gold. We're set. We're going to get it. We won't be delayed, but this is not going to do to us what Sony is doing to some of their players. Thank God.
Yeah, well, Sony likes to fuck shit up.
This is true. I mean, right now, but this is not faultless. Believe me, they have had many flaws in many of their games. I have a glitched out version of Skyrim that I'm not able to fix on this quest, and it's actually hindering me from going platinum. Yay.
Aww.
I have 2 other accounts. I mean, I got 800 hours in. I can finish it up if I really, really want to be platinumed. But, so Greymoor's coming out, and now we officially have the prologue available to us. I have not started playing it yet. I'm going to begin playing it after Easter. So that way, when I come back again, I can tell you more here. But we've gotten a little bit more information on
leave the desk if you're going to be meowing like that.
This expansion is not unlike the others. It's actually going to be even larger. Not that Somerset was exactly small, because you got the land of Somerset along with Artaeum, and they're not exactly tiny, but they're not exactly huge. Well, Greymoor is going to be kind of expansive because you're going to have your above ground, but then we're going to have everything with Blackreach underneath. So kind of going back to like when you had to do the Crimson Route chasing around We're going to have our own little underworld like that with Blackreach, and there's going to be the glow stalk mushrooms and things like that. So we're going to have the bioluminescence glowing. And that's really cool. But they expect for this whole breach of this new DLC, or sorry, not a DLC, it's an expansion. This new chapter is going to be roughly the size of the land of Cyrodiil. So that's really exciting, because if you're a PvP player and you've ever tried to go across it, you realize how large that playing field really is. And while it seems moderately small on the map compared to certain areas, it is one of the larger sections of land there is. So that's one of the really cool things, is we aren't getting just a really small package just fastly pushed out. The pre-orders, they're actually this time giving us statues, they're giving us tangible items again versus just the digital loot. With Greymoor, they are changing quite a bit, like I mentioned with the vampire line, how it's going to affect the skills. New information has released that now if you are me and you're just a tank and you're using the vampire line for only the passives, you're going to have to go feed if you want to keep at your stage 4 for life. I'm stage 4 for life, so I'm going to have to stop in the middle of the trial when I go down and go out, bounce out, feed, or find something in the trial to feed on, then get back. Now, that's problematic for a tank because... Stop. Sorry. That's annoying for a tank because we don't want to sit here and slot extra things, have to eat double foods, waste supplies. And so the way we feed in the game is by pressing our synergy of circle and triangle at the same time. So you got to usually be behind something and typically be stealthed out. So is it a little annoying? Yes. Now, it's probably going to have a 4 to 6 hour time period. So if you want to just spend your evening raiding, you probably can. Now, if you're going to raid hardcore and do like a 12-hour session, at some point you're going to have to bounce out or break down, eat the food, waste the food, and eat your new food to go back to your triple stack. Now, would I necessarily recommend that method? Depends on how diehard you are. Me, I don't really want to waste my mats. So I'm going to be that nitpicky player that's like, I'm going to bounce out real quick. And that's okay because you usually have time between your trials anyway, and a lot of us are actually hanging out in Cragmore, so it's real easy to just walk over, feed off of one of the people right by the tents for the way shrine, and then travel right back in. So it should, in theory, be a non-issue. Most of the players are going to actually find it more enjoyable because it gives you a reason to do more with your vampire character for those that are using it as a DPS for the additional skills, for the additional buffs and bonuses. Because of the way they're changing the skill lines, they're actually making the skills more viable. Because really, only a couple of people would use maybe just the blood drain, and that was more of a PvP tactic. They're going to make it where it's viable, not just in PvP, but in PvE. So they've given us more depth to that. Now, are they going to do the same in time with the werewolves? I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. But since this whole chapter is about how all the vampires kind of started taking over the lands and everything, we're going to get more backstory there. So maybe in time, they may even come up with that with the werewolves because they've had those beefs before in the past. So there may be that issue there is going to be brought to us. We just have to get into the chapter to see. So that'll be coming out on June 2nd. I think today is the last day of the free play for the players who do not have ESO Plus. It may end tomorrow. They typically end a lot of things on Mondays. I always have my ESO Plus going, so I'm not particularly privy to the exact date that stops. But with the two realms on the top side, we are supposed to be able to see more of Greymoor itself versus the whole Blackreach region where it's going to be all subterranean. We're going to have more Dwarven Ruins also added into the game, which has kind of been missing because everything we see is just Dwemer. We aren't seeing Dwarven. So now we're going to have some of that brought in for us too, finally. And there's going to be apparently new monsters brought in. Something about sea giants and vampire knights. And I'm like, I want to see a vampire knight because that's almost like an oxymoron. Because vampires are typically, good, prestigious characters. But a knight, knight in shining armor. That's a good, prestigious character. So we've got this, and I'm really intrigued by the sea giant, but then in a way, after going through Ice Reach and seeing how fast that giant is, I'm hoping that the sea giants follow after their other brothers and go slow.
Mhm.
Whereas the one giant in Ice Reach tends to go really fast. Will you stop her, please? So that's the bit that we have right now. They're talking about making some changes to like little things in the game, like how the dark anchors and the geysers work, but they're not giving details on it. So we're getting just the hint of, hey, there's going to be slight changes in how this works. Now, what we knew about them before was if you were soloing it, you could solo it. The more players that came while you were in the middle of soloing it, they would add more monsters to the fight for you. So it was, a little more challenging. Now, I don't know if they're going to affect the scaling or if they're going to just make it where if you're a solo player, you won't be able to solo those as easily anymore. They haven't really given a lot of the details on that. They were going to be giving more details at E3, but obviously that was canceled. And sadly, also, they decided on March 31st to cancel QuakeCon. This is the first time they've ever had to put it off. And that, it's understandable, but it was kind of like surprising to find out they've never had an issue with it in 25 years. Like, they've been doing that since I was like 13. Like, holy crap. So that's basically all the news that I have, other than like I've been reading rumors, but because I haven't found anything grounded in truth. Oh wait, no, I do have some deals and discounts for people. That's right, because I love to help people save money.
Discounts, yeah.
Discounts.
So the deals and discounts that I was able to dig up at the moment are the discounted Disney Plus, and the digital Nintendo Switch games are also on sale. So, not your hard copy games. That part I didn't look into. I can probably find a note here. Something about like Lion King and Onward and Aladdin. And then there's going to be a sale. Those are all going to be okay. The Disney Plus itself is going to be $7 a month, $6.99. There's a 7-day free trial that you'll have where you'll get to watch Onward, The Lion King, Aladdin, and every episode of season 1, The Mandalorian.
I was gonna say I've been binging like Onward for the past couple days.
I'm not a Star Wars fan, but honestly, The Mandalorian is fantastic.
It is an amazing show. It's so awesome.
I really love it. I've spoken. Oh my god! Like
this is the way.
Yes, it was so good. So the Disney Plus is also going to have a deal with Hulu and an ESPN Plus package. Altogether, the three of them are $12.99. And that will give you access to Parasite, which everybody's been freaking out over for its awards, and every UFC fight night, and more. So that's going to be basically $13 a month. And then it's 33% off of the select digital games. So the ones that you can get for 33% off are The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is a fantastic game. My kid basically will never take it out of the Switch for me to play my Animal Crossing. Splatoon 2, Kirby Star Allies. Ooh, okay, I need that one. I love Kirby. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and also Octopath Traveler. They are also going to be having it's going to be like a digital issue of the Infinity Gauntlet from the Marvel series. All 6 of them will be $1.99 each. So for the comic lovers who maybe didn't get a chance to get the actual copy, at least if you want to read it and see what really happened versus what happened in the films, you can get them, $2 a pop, watch it all, or not watch it all, but digitally read it all and then see what's going on for yourself. Because I'll tell you what, it is different. It is so different than in the movies.
I just love that ended at the perfect time because the timer just went off.
So yeah,
I do want to ask you one question real quick. As far as the Disney Plus Hulu ESPN package, does it say anywhere if the Hulu plan comes with no ads, or is it just the base Hulu?
It did not state. So honestly, I believe it's probably going to be the base package. It may be the one without ads, but I believe it's going to be just the base package because of it being an all-inclusive.
Yeah, bundle. That's what I was wondering, because I have Disney Plus and Hulu right now, but I pay for no ads, so I want to know if that would be better. But if it doesn't come with no ads, then it's not. I'm not sitting through 60,000 commercials trying to watch Grey's Anatomy.
And that's why why I don't have Hulu. So I don't want to pay for something to watch commercials when I already have a regular TV.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Mhm.
But
I mean, I paid.
porn, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm the same way, Kat. I literally paid an extra dollar to get rid of no commercials when I got my Hulu.
Yeah.
I got sick and tired of watching. Look, don't judge me. I got sick and tired of watching ER, and every time it popped up a damn commercial.
oh man, that would be horrible. Especially
Yeah.
someone that like I used to watch ER with my mom back forever ago.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I was sitting there like, I'm gonna watch ER, and I was like, oh, this is cool. George Clooney giving this all, and then all of a sudden, and then the commercial comes. I was like, fuck, get off of here! I don't want to buy this shit. And then it does that every time, and I'm like, so
Yep.
yeah, Hulu, you dumb fuck. Okay, who's next?
I guess I will go. So you all know Animal Crossing. I didn't have Animal Crossing last time. I have Animal Crossing now. I caved. I went and bought it, and I'm really glad I did. I'm really so glad I bought it when I did, because I went and bought it on base. Which, if you buy it on base, they you don't pay tax if you're in the military, which I was at the time. So I got lucky with the fact that I got to buy it on base right before I lost that. And then the fact that we're all now quarantined. But the new Animal Crossing is, of course, really different. They're going to be doing updates regularly. The in-game events, I think, are going to be a little different. Like, we have Bunny Day coming up tomorrow. What's everyone's take on that? Like, what do you think is going to be different about this particular event? I know we've already been collecting lots of eggs, more than we would like.
Yes.
But what are you hoping some of the rewards are going to be? Because if you collect all of the DIY recipes, you actually apparently get rewards, but I'm not sure what they are.
It'd be kind of cool if they did like a reward thing, like you either get like bells for something, or if you get Nook Miles for something. Because at least with Nook Miles, you can then like get the bell vouchers or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, customizable stuff would be kind of cool though too. Like if you're actually able to like get like new colors or like a certain style of clothing that you can like unlock to customize.
Yeah, exactly.
But I really don't know if that's going to be stuff that's going to happen. It probably is just going to be like small stuff.
Yeah, you think it'll be like more Bunny Day recipes or bunny themed stuff?
Yeah, probably like Bunny Day themed stuff or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay, I had a brain fart and I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
I got distracted with Mac playing with his gummy bears, and like,
are you
He's on mute,
decapitating
too.
them?
well, first he made them make out, and then he decapitated him.
Oh, that's just wrong. Oh, I literally forgot what I was gonna say. I had something in my brain, then I forgot.
oh no.
Yeah, it's gone.
Let's see, backtrack. Bunny Day, possible.
Nope, it's gone.
How do you guys feel about the shooting star thing, like to try and get star fragments?
Still haven't gotten one.
The only reason I got one is because my friend like came onto my island and buried one in a really sneaky spot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he,
I
like,
have
buried one for
not
me.
seen a single shooting star. I have not gotten a single meteor shower at all. The only reason I have one large star fragment, which I can't even make anything with yet because I need other star fragments, is because I like paid to come do this random like pick 4 bags and here's what you get in one of those things from Facebook, and I got one. So I want a damn meteor shower.
Yeah, I know you could do the shooting stars like if it's a clear night, but you have to like sit there for a while and just like try and see them.
Yeah.
But it's just so frustrating because like most nights I've had, they've been like cloudy nights.
Now,
See,
I've read, I don't know if this is true because, like I said, I haven't been playing since the last few updates, obviously, because my kid has dominated the Switch. But I've been reading things saying that if you pay with your voucher to go to another island and it's nighttime there, you're more likely to get the shooting star fragment. I don't know how true that is or isn't, but so take that with a grain of salt.
But does it?
If it happens to me, I'll confirm it for you guys. But
Yeah. But how does that work then? Because the shooting star fragments, after you make the wish, don't they show up the next morning? They don't show up that night, right?
I think they show up the next morning. Like you can either, like my roommate dug up his, but I've heard people like get them in the mail if they go on like a Nook Miles ticket travel.
Oh, okay. All right. See, that would be my question: is how would you get them? And that's always my question because I see a lot of people on Facebook posting like, "Hey, like my island's having a meteor shower right now. Like, come over. I'll send you a dodo code or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
How would you get them from that? Like, would they send it to you? Would it pop up on your island? Or
I think at that point it would pop up on your island because you're the one making the wish on the star.
yeah.
So I think it would go to your island. Either like you would have to dig it up somewhere on your island, or I think it might get sent to you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, at least. I'm not 100% sure.
No idea. So, another event that is coming up that I'm actually kind of excited for because I don't know what they're going to do or even possibly what they could do is Earth Day. They're having an Earth Day event.
Ooh.
Oh, I know what they'll do with that. That'll be based, I mean, at least this is me assuming based on how they are. You know how when we're fishing and we get like the tire and the boot and the can,
And the tin
and all those
can.
things?
Mhm.
Like we're going to get all these things that we can recycle. And I've already found out that, you know, you can, once you start pulling them up, you can start crafting them into other things. So they're going to basically do like a whole like reduce, reuse type scenario. And we might even get different new items in our recycling bin each 24-hour period that are specific to the event to do something with, to craft possibly, since this is a very, you know, crafting heavy game. And I think that's where they're going to go with it, because even in the traditional forms of Animal Crossing, we were always able to, you know, fish these items up. So, you know, it's kind of annoying versus getting a fish. But,
I mean,
now they kind of have
no more annoying than getting an egg.
Yeah. So now you get, like, well, me, I made like I got the tin can and I was like, that's so stupid. And then it was like, hey, new recipe, and I can craft succulents, and I'm like, oh, I love succulents in real life. So I had to put some on my house, and I did that with it. But I bet we're gonna have special limited edition, only during Earth Day type things that we can craft with those things, with the weeds and all that.
That'd be really
I think
cool.
that'd be because right now I don't think there's a whole lot of recipes that involve weeds.
There's like two.
Yeah,
two.
There's
two whole recipes. That's it. It's pretty lame.
Yeah,
probably. I was like, I got the backpack. You can make a backpack with like a couple of weeds.
Yeah, and I think you can make
I
think you can also make like a shirt. I feel like I have a shirt recipe. Not that I've made it because I have cuter clothes to wear.
Meg, are you catching those?
Dude, he mute himself?
Huh?
Oh, no, there he is.
Nope. I'm right here.
That's great.
I mean, I honestly, like, this is the first Animal Crossing game that I played that I have tried not to time travel. So, like, I time traveled a bit in the beginning just to get through everything and get to the terraforming, and then I synced it with the internet. So I am not time traveling anymore. And it's actually still really fun. Like, there's still a lot
I've
of
never
stuff to
time
do.
traveled.
Yeah, see, I always did it with whatchamacallit, New Leaf. I did it with New Leaf. I did it with like Wild World.
To farm all the special holiday things and to catch, like, if you want to fill out all your collectible special, like, you can only get these fish during these months type things. Like certain ones you can only get when it's raining anyway, and it's really like limited. So like, I understand it there. I don't really like to time travel myself. I've only done it to like correct an error type thing. Which it really doesn't do much for correcting. But other than that, like, I did try to do it in the new one to fix what I thought was a mistake with the villagers and the road, and I told you guys about that. So I'm so glad that putting the bridge over in the wrong spot ended up being okay in the end. So I was like, oh crap, now my other two villagers can't move in. Now I'm never gonna be able to progress. No! I did not want to have to regrind all that.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I don't. And the thing is, when we travel in this one, are we going to have a penalty for that? Are we going to have because giving us weeds is going to be a reward. So what would be the penalty for time traveling now?
Well, I mean the usual like villagers moving out, but I've read stories about where people time traveled all the way to like 2060 and they didn't have any villagers move out. So I'm not really sure about that. But I do feel like they've kind of counteracted that with the live updates that they're doing. By updating it, they're it's encouraging people not to time travel because you miss all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you miss the bunny dance events or whatever.
Oh, I should time travel so I can go do the bunny stuff.
Oh yeah, and figure out what the rewards are.
Because I never got to, because like I said, I'm
Yeah.
Mhm.
oh me, that's what I'm gonna do next week. I'm gonna just go back 1 week and then play it through normal.
Another
I'll
question I
advance.
have: are we still gonna be able to buy turnips tomorrow?
I think we should be able to, because I never saw anything about her specifying that she doesn't come like for events. I think maybe she's just going to be more hidden.
Oh, okay.
In the other ones, we were able to buy them on special event days before, so we should be able to.
Cool, because I got a plan. I'm gonna be a millionaire by the end of the week.
Get them
I always
stomped.
suck with the turnips. I forget about them, or I don't water them, or something happens, and then, or when I do take care of them, they're selling for like crap rates. So I'm like, man, this is not worth it.
I have a plan to at least save one, so then I can start getting my ants.
Oh yeah,
because you can get the if you let them rot, and you leave them outside, the ants will start coming, and then you can actually catch ants.
Oh,
yeah, that's apparently the only way you can catch an ant. So, I usually you can just drop them in your house and they won't rot, so I just store them there. But last week I bought 1,000 at like 91, 97 bells a piece.
That's not bad.
So I didn't spend much on them. And then I sold them for 470 bells a piece.
Ooh,
nice.
Dang. Yeah. That's higher than any of my stuff got.
Well, the trick is you have to be on these Facebook groups and people will post when they have high prices.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of people on there throughout the week. You'll see they have like 400 or like 500. I've even seen a couple of people, they have them selling for over 600 bells in each.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. So
like you're later on, message me about those groups, because like
yeah, for sure. I'll send you
get your girl in.
Yeah, I'll get y'all in. Because they have a Discord too, and one of the groups I'm in, it's for people over the age of 25.
Ooh,
and
I'm old. I'm in menopause. Well, not menopause, but I'm like perimenopausal. Like, yes, I qualify.
I will definitely
barely made it at 25.
I know, I'm 25. Like I'm barely there. But they have a Discord where they have like kind of like a flea market. They have different sections for like people selling furniture, people selling clothes, or for like what's in their
I would totally do that. Because I have a bunch
it's
of furniture that I just don't know what to do with, and I can't just give it to my villagers, really.
Well, do you have any like kitchen furniture or bathroom furniture? I'll take it or buy it. I'll buy it from you.
I don't have any of that. I have an imperial bed.
Nah, I have that. That was the first cute bed that I saw. That was not my cot.
I know, that was the first one I got too, and then I got the I got a cherry blossom room set up in my house. That's nothing but cherry blossoms and bamboo.
Nice.
And
Very
I got the
nice.
bed for it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna replace it.
Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing with my house because I just got my bunny day
The money day.
bunny day bedroom set up. So now I might sell that imperial bed and turn that into a living room with a kitchen area.
Ooh.
Oh, do any of you have any pets in your house yet? In your houses?
No.
I have a little goldfish, or not a goldfish. I have a clownfish, a seahorse, and I also have a koi fish.
I have a hamster in a cage, and he runs on his wheel.
Oh, you got that! I'm so jealous. I saw that on TikTok, and I really wanted it. I was like, no!
Wait, there's Animal Crossing TikToks?
No, it's like not even possible. It was like, I
You need
think
to send me that.
400 bells or something. It was so cheap.
Oh, really? Aw.
That's
I
so
had to buy it
cute.
because I used to have hamsters. So I'm like, oh, I will need him Kratos.
I mean, I did have a bug
Kratos.
room while I was waiting for Flick to come back to my island because I got lucky and got Tarantula Island, and I filled up my bag.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I would
and
too.
so I put most of the tarantulas in my storage, but then I put some in this room with all the other bugs and fish that I caught, waiting for Flick to come back.
Mm-hmm.
I had time travel forward a week.
Yeah, I haven't gotten Flick yet. I finally got Gulliver not too long ago.
Yeah, I had him.
Yeah.
once.
The first time I saw Gulliver, I didn't even know that you have like I didn't know where to find his parts, and I had to look it up, and apparently it's the same as the clams.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Hi, babe.
Hey, babe.
Thanks for going to the grocery store. Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
Poor Mac. He's like, I don't know anything.
I'm pretty
about what
sure
we
my
know we're talking
15
about.
minutes are definitely up.
No.
You had 30 seconds left.
Oh, how? I felt like I talked for so long. All right, well, I will just say I'm very excited for Christmas because I want it to snow in this game. I just want snow.
You okay there, Mac?
We broke Mac.
He's like, I'm tired of Animal Crossing.
Well, that sucks. Because Animal Crossing was going to be part of my subject.
Poor Mac.
Well,
At least I don't talk about it too. Like, I mean, I enjoy it with them because I do enjoy the game and I love it very much and it's so good. But I always try to be the one bring the Bethesda stuff to life because like those are the games that I really love.
I was gonna bring Doom Eternal into this conversation as
There
well.
you go.
So we got the two like big boys of the
Can
month.
can Mega Man be in this game and shoot some animals in this game?
No.
No! Stop wanting to shoot our villagers.
I know he wants to kill all the animals in all of our games. Why?
I just want Lucky. I want
No,
Lucky.
I just want
Lucky be cool.
look. I just want
Lucky's
some
like my
animal warfare
favorite.
robots, just like Mega Man X. So, can we get Link in here?
No, we can't get Link. I tried with the amiibo.
What about?
But that was another thing. Is that was going to be part of my thing. Is that
What
if you
about
have,
Wolf
if you,
Link? I have that in
I tried Wolf Link too. It said no.
was
But
hoping maybe
I
because it
saw
was
somebody on
special,
TikTok.
that it
If you had Sonic, you could scan the amiibo code, and then it would give you Mabel.
I have Sonic.
Ooh, you could try it.
I have all the cards, so I don't have.
Oh, there you
all
go.
Because I've got all the cards. So I'm like,
There you go. There's some cards that they said won't work, but you won't know until you really scan them. So, oh. She goes,
Sorry.
strawberry milk.
It's Promised Land strawberry milk. Do you know that most stores don't even sell this shit anymore?
I was gonna say I've never seen that before. So
I
might
never
be
had
in
the Promised
Texas.
Land ones, but I would
Might be
get
in Texas.
the Nesquik. Not gonna lie, like
This is so much better. And my boyfriend, without me asking, got me some because he
that's so
loves me.
sweet.
Because he loves me.
Loves you.
Loves you.
That's why I got it.
Is there another reason?
It's mine.
Yum.
I wanted to like ask your guys' opinion. What do you think of like the QR codes? Like, do you think that's helpful? Do you think it kind of like brings the community together with like adding the QR codes for like custom clothes and custom designs and such in Animal Crossing?
Love it, honestly. Like the clothes that some people have made, like I sent you guys the pictures for the PAX jackets, which I think is amazing. I can't wait to wear that.
Oh, that's gonna be sweet.
Like I've seen one person made pretty much every Disney princess outfit.
Aw.
I
Still
saw
have
a
not
couple
found.
of those, and I was like, ooh.
No, I'm
but,
like, I want
again,
those.
The Skyrim logo, or well, not Skyrim, but the Elder Scrolls logo, and I was like, oh, I have to have that. So, Snoopy, that's rude.
Yeah, because I don't like Skyrim at all, which you can't really see from this angle. But from this angle, it's like,
I like Skyrim so much that it's covered my Switch.
That's cool.
I only had like a keychain, like that's all I had for my cool stuff because I just spent over 800 hours in it. So,
I mean, that's enough love right there just to spend 800 hours in it.
Dude, for real.
Yeah, I was quite dedicated to it. And then for ESO, I have an embarrassing amount of time in the game now. Like I won't even do the /play to tell you how many, because you have to do it per tune. And now that I realize that all I do is tank, I've spent so much time on the game. It's really embarrassing to be like, yeah, I've spent like, not a quarter of my life, but quarter of my year has gone to the game. Like, crap. So,
wow.
I
Yeah.
just also love that it like came at a good time. Like Animal Crossing just came out at a really good time for everybody. Like, and I don't know if it's just like everybody else is playing it. Yeah, it's a very positive game. It's just like a game that makes you feel good.
So I love that it's kawaii, it's adorable, it's uplifting and positive. It's not something meant to like frustrate the crap out of you. I mean, there are things that do frustrate the crap out of you in it, you know, like getting bit by a tarantula that you didn't see because of a tree or stuff like that. Like, but you know, it's not like some games where you're sitting there playing Resident Evil and you're just like, ah! You know, I've never broken a controller or a system over Animal Crossing. So I think that's a very good thing to have in this time where people are especially finding themselves getting a bit of that cabin fever and everything. Like,
I was gonna say, like,
I've been getting bad cabin fever. Feel good and feel better. So it's nice to have that relief right now.
I was gonna say, it makes me feel good because like I've been wanting to work out in the garden like for a couple months now, and I couldn't because for one, I have to go get some stuff and we're under quarantine, so most of those shops are closed for one, and then two, we've been getting snow again in my state, so it kind of sucks. But at least Animal Crossing, like, it makes me feel like I'm actually gardening a little bit, and I get to like go out and do stuff, and I get to hang out with some of my buddies online. It just feels good.
That's where I say, like, you know, take it and then like go sit outside and get your vitamin D at least, you know, get your 15 minutes of sunshine on your wrist. It's so helpful for your mental health and your emotional well-being. So just go even do that. Like, just go sit down and enjoy the game, smelling the earth and, you know, the plant life around you while you're doing your gardening. And it's not exactly a simulation, but it might bring you, you know, a little closer to that. Because yeah, I'm not going to get to do my pepper garden now at this point. I'm like, this is really a bummer. Because I want to make fermented peppers.
I also like how educational it actually like really is. Like, if you go and find the fossils and any bugs really and bring them to Blathers, he like tells you facts about all that stuff. So, like,
I think that's a really cool addition.
I used to speed through it, but I like that once you've collected it and given it to him, you can go back in the museum and read the same thing that he would have told you anyway. So there was one night that I was so tired and I just wanted to turn them in, and there was like 7 things I turned in, and the very next day I was able to go into the museum and then read what it was I had missed. And so I was like, okay, that's good. I didn't lose out on that because I thought some of it was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. Let's see.
Greatest game ever.
It is. It's a really cute game, and it's so positive. And now going to a game that's not like necessarily positive, but it has some positive aspects to it. Doom. I really like how Doom Eternal like came into all this, and you actually get to like you get to know the story now of Doomslayer, why he's doing what he's doing, how he got to the place he's at, and I also love some of the Easter eggs that the developers put in. Like, did you guys know that Markiplier, like, you know, Markiplier, a big YouTuber. Those of you who don't know, sorry, but you know, he's played Doom for a long time and he loves Doom. And then the developers got a hold of him, and there's a little Easter egg on one of the bookshelves. There's like a book that says how to comb your mustache, and it's like Markiplier's father's name on the book now. So now forever, Markiplier's really cool. Dad's going to be in Doom.
That's really cool. That's really nice for them to do that. That's sweet.
That is nice. That's nice.
I just love like how cool it is, and the graphics are amazing. And like I said, I just love learning. Like, I haven't played it much personally. I've just been watching hubby play, but he's been like going through it, and I'm just watching the story as he goes. And I love the graphics. I love the story. It's all awesome.
Oh God.
What's wrong, Mac?
No, I'm crying.
Why? What's wrong?
Oh my God, Animal Crossing.
Well, now you brought us back in because...
Fuck.
I'm just kidding. But no, I thought it was just kind of cool. And I love the collectibles that they have in Doom. They have like little like figures that you have to go around and collect, and you have to like do these little secret puzzles and stuff.
Aw.
Yeah.
I love a little achievery stuff like that. Like, I got to play the original Doom. I never got to play anything thereafter, but like, let's face it, once you play the original Doom, like, you know, you get the premise. You know what's going on. It was so good, and it paved way for amazing games like Call of Duty. Like, we would not have Call of Duty like we know it without Doom. So Doom was really like so good, so good.
I love how like related that is to another topic that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, her topic that she picked, that she's going to pick on GF1.
It's like talking about like the different games and like if we would have them. Like, would we have like ESO without World of Warcraft?
Really, technically, I mean, granted, even this one's not even the first MMORPG. The first MMORPG apparently was back in like 78. I forget the name of it right now. But really, we wouldn't even have World of Warcraft because 3 years prior to that was Evercraft. Everybody loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get in on it. I watched my friends play it, but I didn't get in on it. But my God, did I fall so deeply into World of Warcraft. Like, I mean, when Durotan sacrificed himself, I bawled. Like, so getting back to watch Warcraft, and I'm like, oh my god, Durotan's alive! Like, you know, it was a good feeling. And they're making a sequel to Warcraft also. So
Ooh, fun. Oh, interesting fact. Did you guys know that there's an Animal Crossing anime?
Oh god, Jesus.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
Jesus.
there's an Animal Crossing
There's
movie.
an Animal Crossing anime.
what did Zach tell me about this? I'm mad at him now. Zach, I'm mad at you. You should have told me.
That there's an Animal Crossing anime.
You
Probably
don't
you didn't want to
wanna
tell
watch
us.
it.
No, oh my god.
Yeah, it's
this
the
is
Animal
awesome.
Crossing movie. I loved that movie so much. Now I want to rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch that.
Like, I didn't know it was a thing until like all the Animal Crossing memes like got onto my Facebook page, and then I saw it and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's a really good movie. Honestly, it's so cute.
It looks really cute.
I really want to rewatch that now.
I absolutely love it.
Let's see. I don't really know what else to talk about now. I got 5 minutes left. I don't know.
I know I got fuck. Oh, sorry.
We could talk more about Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Why don't we show off our characters? I want to see y'all's characters.
Okay, hold on. Wait, I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get very far in mine. I was like working for 5 days at night because, you know, my kid, I let her have dibs first.
I gotta
Mhm.
change my outfit
Especially
back to
since
what I
this has
had it.
been, you know, spring break. Sorry, the whole spring break thing. Like, I'll be that
Spring
hater
break.
because I'm a Christian. This was Easter break, okay? She
Yeah.
goes back to school, you know, Monday. So that was Easter break, not spring break. But so I've been letting her have that. But oh my god, like, I was like thrilled about playing this, and then I only got to play it really late at night, so I was like literally nodding off while playing it. I played it so much so my Zelda controller died, and I had to get a new
Yeah, it's
one.
in this
This is
chair.
all GameStop had. It was this or the tacky gold.
Oh.
one. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll take the Pikachu one, and I thought it was gonna be the yellow to black gradient,
Oh, I'm sorry, I
and it
thought I
wasn't.
muted
I was
myself.
like, it looks like it got like gang banged by Crayola. Like, what happened?
It kind of looks like a kid had a lot of fun with his stickers for like a skateboard.
It's cute.
Yeah,
though.
like it's super punked out or graffitied or whatever. And Pikachu looks mad. Like, he's a mean.
He
little
does. He
nerd
looks
on
super mad.
camera.
Mhm.
Poor
Both of his
Pikachu.
pictures, he looks like he's pissed. Well, I mean, I'd be pissed with that in the middle of my
Yeah.
comments too, to be honest. But come on.
I don't have my custom dress on right now, but that's what my character looks
Oh,
like.
you're wearing the face mask? I wanted that. I saw people with that, and I was like, how do I get it?
I figured I may as well. It was in my Able Sister shop today.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
And then I got some. I managed to get a like skull T-shirt
mask.
finally to go with my
Ooh.
leather
Grab my mask
ripped
and grab
jeans
it.
or whatever. But
that's
this
cool.
is what she's wearing right now. I changed her.
I'm getting loaded in so you can see mine.
Oh, cute!
So mine's
My
like
little
super
Alice
basic.
in
All I did was
Wonderland.
change her shoes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
thanks.
You want to see my?
I
custom
do want a
character?
mask though, because in real life I wear a mask every day that I leave my house because of my asthma. And
Yeah.
look, it's got cute little unicorns on it because
that's
I'm a
adorable.
little unicorn.
I love that.
You guys want to see my custom character?
Well, you need to add me on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
On
have
the
her do that when we're
Switch.
done here. I'm
Yeah, I was gonna say I sent
I
you
know,
both
that
my
way-
code.
That way,
Well-
I'll mail you one.
Yes, Mac. We'll see your character.
Oh,
what?
that would be awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
it's
can.
me.
I can go ahead and buy it for you, and then just mail you one.
Oh
So
my
here I
God.
am. This is my custom character.
Okay. He's
It's
saying
me.
he himself is his custom character.
Yeah. I
I
go
just gotta
outside.
So I didn't
find
get the
where it's
Tyretta.
at.
I did change her shoes.
Oh.
Oh, I have the white mask. That's right. I was able to find that and buy that.
Aw.
That's cute.
I don't get it. It's just planting.
Oh, and I changed her
No, there's
pants.
more
That's
to
right.
it. There's more to it than planting, Mac.
I have white pants.
You build
on.
up you build up an entire like village, an entire community.
That's the
Yeah.
Sims.
What do we do if we
No,
don't like one of
Sims-
the villagers? Like,
Okay,
how do we
so
get
if
rid
you-
of them?
If you don't like one of the villagers, you can either keep hitting them with the net until they get so mad at you that they want to move out, or you can
Because
just
that
keep
took me
talking to
2 years
Isabel.
to get rid of pink.
Or
Wait,
you
wait,
can
wait, wait,
ignore
wait,
somebody.
wait. You can hit people in this game?
Hell yeah,
Ah.
you can.
You can hit them with a
Why
net.
nobody told me this? I want to hit people. I want to annoy
Mac,
people.
why are you so violent?
Look,
It's okay to
Oh.
veg out on a like relaxing game, Mac. It's okay to have a relaxing game.
look. When somebody
Apparently
pisses
I can
me off,
send it
I
There's
want
directly
my
to
little
to you.
beat the shit out
hamster
of
cage,
them.
though.
I'm so jealous.
Dude, that's
I love
adorable.
it.
Well,
I love how your room is still better decorated than mine. Mine is just.
Oh no, it's not great. I mean,
I'm gonna show you guys.
But it's still
Mine's a
cuter
mess.
than mine. Mine just looks like a mess. Like I don't even know. I want to have like a witchy themed room, but I don't.
when I get
don't
more
know.
furniture, I will theme it. But like, I had to have the
It's
zebra
outside.
because that's actually related to my chronic illness and why I wear my mask and all. But
Yeah.
So quick question. This is a guy who don't play this game. What kind of crops can you grow?
Fruit.
What kind of fruit?
fruit and turnips.
What kind of fruit? Is there
okay,
pears,
Yeah,
oranges,
pears, apples,
apples, cherries,
Durian.
coconuts.
peaches.
what about exotic stuff?
I mean,
Durian.
Wait, durian.
Mm-hmm.
Durian.
You
No,
You
I'm
have
talking
that in
about
this game?
exotic stuff, exotic things.
that's
Yeah,
what we
durians.
got, Mac.
You don't get what I'm
Durians are
saying.
exotic.
No. Very exotic.
Aw.
Durians are American. I'm talking about exotic.
Durians
things.
are not American. They're Filipino. They're a fruit. They look
Oh.
like gumballs and they smell like garbage and rotten flesh. And then you like eat it and it tastes delicious. I
Oh.
won't eat it because of the way it smells. But
Well, okay, well, fine then. Let me go further. Y'all have something called weeds? Weed?
We have
weed.
weeds, but not.
we have
Not the
weeds, not
drug.
marijuana.
Oh,
Like,
that's so cute.
That would be fun if you
I
added it.
love that wallpaper though. That's
I
adorable.
know, and the flooring.
See, that's a good DLC.
It's my favorite one.
Now, when they get that
Uh,
DLC, that's when I'll start playing it.
Hey, the time is done.
So
I
when they
really
do that,
hate this frog. I want this frog to go die.
Oh,
so
so
hit
creepy
it.
looking.
Oh my
Hit
god,
it.
I have him in my Animal Crossing on here.
You want him in your
I
game?
can't-
I'll hit him with
say.
a net.
So,
But go ahead,
question.
sorry.
So, like I said, so it would be fun if you added DLC where you can grow illegal crops.
No.
no,
Yeah.
that's no, because it's
Just
thing
remember,
is,
this is a rated E for everybody.
it's a rated E
and
game.
children should not be around things like marijuana and other illicit substances.
Well, they don't
Yeah.
have to
well,
come
if you
with
want, if you
marijuana.
want to do that, get like there's a mobile game for that. I don't remember what it's called. I
Or
see it all
just-
the time.
Or just
Well,
go play
go
The
for
Sims
it.
and modify it.
Yeah, you
Because-
could always just modify and find CC on the Sims for
Yeah,
on
but
PC.
Yeah, because they have a drug mod.
Mhm.
I don't like The Sims though.
Well, then
You wouldn't like Animal Crossing.
Okay.
Well, no, he says he
That's
likes
not true, 'cause I don't like The Sims, but I love Animal
he says he likes
Crossing.
it wasn't Stardew Valley. It was the
No, I
Harvest
love
Moon?
Harvest Moon. He likes Harvest Moon, so I think
Yeah.
he might like Animal Crossing.
I think they came out with a Harvest Moon for the Switch.
I think so.
They do.
Yeah,
I think
I
they
think it's
might
a
have.
remake.
buy it.
I think it's a remake of an older one, but yeah, there's a Harvest Moon on the Switch. If I remember.
Yeah, I love
correctly.
Harvest Moon.
I think I
Don't-
remember saying it.
Don't get me wrong, I love Harvest Moon. I love trying to pick up my cow and trying to milk it and get milk and trying to turn up the tomatoes. I like playing Harvest Moon. It's pretty fun. When
I've
I
never
was
heard of that game. Like, but
a good
if it's
game.
kind of like Animal Crossing, I'd probably play the crap out of it.
There's a lot more to do. Like it's a lot more like farming and agricultural based.
Yeah.
do a
It
lot
kind of
more of
reminds
that.
me of like
I
that,
miss
like
it, though.
farming simulator mixed with
So,
Animal Crossing and
yeah.
Sims.
Okay. Well, maybe. I mean, God, I'm so addicted to Animal Crossing though. I love how
I know.
cute it is. It's very just adorable. Like until I get that one villager that I always hate, and then I spend years trying to figure out how to get them to move out. I went around on New Leaf on my DS, beating the crap out of Pinky all the time. Like doing the worst things to Pinky, digging holes around her, trapping her in, making her fall into holes. Like I put pitfalls right in front of her door, so whenever she came out of her house, she'd fall in one. And everything I could to get rid of her. She wouldn't go away for 2 flipping years, and finally I didn't play it for like a year almost. And I logged in, and she was finally gone. I was like, "Oh, thank you, Jesus! Oh my God!" So she was just like her personality's kind of like snobby and stuff. In the game. I didn't like her, and I was like, "No, you gotta go. You don't fit in with my people."
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hated on Pinky, and I'm like, man, I wonder if I can get rid of him in this game because usually when you beat him with a net, they will get mad and leave. And I'd have her fuming and mad, and she wouldn't leave forever. And I'm like,
She's like, I'm gonna stick it to this bitch.
Or you
yeah,
follow
it's like
the
she knew.
examples.
She was like, oh, I'm staying to spite you, bitch.
You can
I'm
also
like,
just
I'm
like
not
ignore
doing
them,
it.
like never just like stop talking to them altogether.
Or you can follow the examples of the lottery. The lottery.
Shirley Jackson's The Lottery.
Yes.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. Like I just take that person, put them against the fix the lottery, fix it to where she wins, put her in the back, put her in the village, in the middle of the village, and throw rocks at her.
See, here's my pocket camp.
Oh, so cute.
Everybody ignored when I said throw rocks at her.
We're not ignoring you, Mac. We're just not acknowledging. We're just not acknowledging you.
Wrote it.
Okay, come on. Throw
But you
rocks.
can't like do that. We can't throw rocks at them in this game. It won't let us.
Damn it. sorry. I'm sorry.
But
sorry.
yeah, guys, that wraps up everybody's topics for GF15 today. Woo!
I'm so yay.
I'm gonna have to find more deals and stuff going on for the next month.
Yeah, you're like the deal person. You're the discount
Yeah,
lady.
yeah.
I love
Discount
finding
lady.
that. Like, I mean, like if I can help someone save some cash and keep playing games, you know,
Oh, for sure.
why not?
For that,
Who
if
doesn't
y'all-
like to save money?
Look, for
Right.
a new thing. If y'all keep y'all from literally going crazy about Animal Crossing, every time you talk about Animal Crossing, I'm gonna bring some alcohol in here and I'm gonna do shots.
You're about
Doing
to get drunk
shots.
in like the first like 10 seconds.
Fuck. Y'all not gonna stop talking
For
about
real.
that shit.
He's gonna get alcohol poisoning, and then
You
we're
want
just gonna,
ant
like,
smack? That's how you get ant.
I'll go to his house and I'll just draw Animal Crossing characters on him.
Yes.
You do that and I will repaint it.
Let's see. Let's
No,
go.
onto you. Like I'll draw them on you while you're passed out drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Let's go ahead and do our plugs. Let's start with Pyretta.
Okay. I don't have my cool little card to put in because I do have it. I haven't put it in yet. So, just you can find me on YouTube at Pyretta Blaze, capital P, capital B. You can find me on Twitch at Pyretta Sapphire with 1 P. And you can find me on Twitter at the Pyretta Blaze and at Beautiful Yet Dangerous on Instagram. Stalk me up.
All right, and Kat.
All right. Well, you can find me on Twitch at They Call Me Cat. You can find me on Twitter at they_call me cat and Instagram at I believe it's They Call Me Cat 94. You can also find me on TikTok at They Call Me Cat Prime if you want to laugh at some really stupid videos.
All right, Mac, you go ahead. As I do that.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Hey.
Nobody knows and now don't say anything.
I'm sorry. Well, this is Pyretta's like card scene that she was talking about.
Why can't I see it?
Guys.
I don't know why you can't see it.
No, it won't pop up on mine for some odd reason. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, I'm trying not to.
Because it's mad at you.
It
It's
is.
mad at you.
All right. Well, that's. Will it pop up? Did it pop up now? I don't think anybody saw it because I hope everybody seen it.
I saw it. I seen it.
Oh, I know
I
what it
seen
did. It's my whole thing is acting weird these days. It won't let me get every screen.
I'm pretty sure that's you. Okay, cool.
Well, that's okay. It was there for a second. I think
They
a couple of us
saw
saw it.
I saw it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was
found
trying to
her
get
Facebook.
it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It just wouldn't do it. It had been acting weird lately. The thing. All right. Yeah. So yeah. Back to what I was doing. Hey, what's up? Nah. Sorry. It's me, Mac. Yeah, look. I'm sorry if I was acting a little weird. I'm not in the Animal Crossing like these guys are. But I was trying my best to stay enthusiastic, and I was just acting. Want to thank y'all for watching. Keep watching the content that we got here on the Game Fixers. Go to our store, which Andrew will pop up every time when we do it. Hang around, come on and watch some Gamer Grudge, and actually watch the new show that we got out today of Downgrade, which Angie edited. It was awesome. It was an awesome show of me talking about Mega Man and how Mega Man X, how the X series is dead now. I don't know why. And Gamer Grudge, go watch that. was a good show. Go watch Gamer Grudge. It's a good show.
I was gonna say season 6 is almost over of Gamer Grudge.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah,
over.
finals are coming up.
Yep, finals are coming up, and make sure you come watch me and Zach. Go watch me. Go kick Zach ass in a Castlevania fight. I'm coming for you, Zach. I'm coming for you. I'm coming, Zach. Zach, just like Rambo said, I'm coming for you, Zach.
Mac. I think he gets it.
I'm coming for you. I'm gonna fuck your world up, Zach. Okay, so
the link for the shop, folks, is spreadshirt.com/gf1-shop if you guys want to go check out the Game Fixers merch.
Yeah, go check out the merch. Got some awesome merch. Also, oh yeah, next Saturday, we're gonna do a 3,000 spectacular. We're gonna be playing
the 3K special.
Yeah, 3K special. We're gonna be doing a 3K special where we're gonna be doing Cards Against Humanity. We're gonna talk about why we're playing Cards Against Humanity. Look, there's no drinking game, but we're gonna be drinking. So if you want to drink with us, you can drink. But we're gonna be drinking while we're doing it. There's no drinking game. We're just gonna play Cards Against Humanity, drink, and celebrate. And talk about all the stuff of the years of the Game Fixers. So we'll probably talk about that. And if you want to come join us. You're all welcome to join us play Cards Against Humanity. But yeah, we want to thank y'all for getting us to 3K. Thank you for getting us there. And hopefully when we get to 5K, when we get to 10K, hopefully me and I'm sorry, Angie. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I'm sorry, Angie. No, I didn't want to bring that up. My bad. I'm upset about that. Also, once we get to 10K people, we will do something special. Hopefully, we can get Kat to do that special thing with us.
Yeah. Anyway.
Angie.
Oh, I forgot I didn't.
Kat's like wondering what I'm talking about. I'll tell you later, Kat. I'll tell you later.
Well, as you guys know, I am Angie. I hang out with the Game Fixers all the time. We're usually on the channel. We have a bunch of shows. So make sure you check out all the other shows that we have on the channel because it's pretty awesome. I also have my own personal YouTube channel. You just find my gamer tag somewhere right there on the screen, and it's right there. I'm also on Mixer, mixer.com/AngelicSin. I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and I'm also on TikTok. And I also have a merch shop, spreadshirt.com/AngelicSin. I have some pretty cool D20 merch now that's brand new. So go check it out.
All right. Well, until then, people, hopefully we'll get, and also let's not forget Theo. She's on Theovian on Twitch?
Yes, she's Theovian on Twitch, and then Theovian21 on Twitter.
Yeah, make sure you go see her. She couldn't make it. I hadn't gotten in contact with her, so hopefully she can get on. She'll go on next time. I know some of y'all are fans of hers, but she's been. I don't know I'm hoping everything's okay.
She's just getting back to her setup schedule. She's just been having some personal issues right now, but she'll be back when she's ready.
Yeah, when she's ready. So we'll get her back too. But until then, people, enjoy this nice in spring. Please. Hope you enjoy it. Until then, people, we'll see you on the next episode of gf15, which will be in May.
Woo!
Yay!
Damn, I almost forgot the dates.
Maybe we'll be allowed to leave our houses.
That'd be a nice Mother's Day.
Yeah.
That would be a nice Mother's Day. Yeah. Maybe you'll be allowed.
My mom doesn't even let me hug her right now.
Oh.
My mom.
Yeah.
My mom was. Have a mom you can call. Like.
I was literally in the.
Hug your mom for me when you can.
Yeah, when I can, I'll virtual hug her. I don't know.
Yeah, I was literally in the in Bilo with my mom, and she literally was yelling at me, social distance. I love my mom.
What you do? Be right in the back of the car too.
Yeah, no, I was literally right behind her, just fucking around. She's like, social distance, back away. I was like, I love you, Mom.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta start making dinner.
All right, well, we'll see y'all, people. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See you in the next one.